Good morning, planet Earth. It's Landria here. Oops, I got a little sunshine coming in. Yeah, that sunshine here is a big deal. How are you this morning? Welcome to Landria Onkka on YouTube. Here to help you break through the fears and live an amazing life. I thought we would chat live. We haven't done that in a while. So welcome. And let's talk about how's this going to be your best year ever? The question starts with, am I being my best? Can I be my best? Am I being my best? Let's take a look at participants here. Yep, here we go. Live chat is open. I want you to go ahead and talk in the live chat. Put any comments in there. And I'm happy. We've got 23. It's going up. It's going up. We got all kinds of people coming on here. Come on board. Come on board. We're going to talk. Welcome, Carly, Luna, Eclipse. Wow, you guys are up bright and early in our new year. Oh, we got more and more people getting on here. Welcome, everybody. First of all, I want to let you know that we are really going for it in 2021. And we got a lot of stuff, especially here in the United States, going on. And we are going to use it in an amazing, wonderful way. Jacqueline, welcome. Magnolia, I hope I pronounced that properly. Guess what? Whatever's going on out there is your opportunity for massive change. Now, you guys, if you're on my channel, and I guess you are because you're on here, what's going to happen for you this new year? I don't know. You get to decide, and that's the best part. So I just want you to understand that it is in your control. Now, every time I see somebody on my channel saying, I've been depressed and all this stuff's going out there, I'm saying, what stuff's going on out there? You must be watching something to get depressed, to understand that that's how you believe it is happening out there according to whatever you're watching. But you can create that story here. So anytime somebody gets anxiety or they say this or that's happening, I'm saying, where's your focus? We have to focus on everything that is positive and expansive. Now, you guys know, if you've watched my predictions in the last 3 years, the last year before this all hit, I said something huge was going to happen. Put on your seatbelts. And sure enough, something really huge happened. Now, you don't want to be in the middle of getting your spirituality together and all this stuff. You want to have it all together, because then when stuff happens out there, you can go into it head on and feel really confident about that, right? All right, so we've got, Miss Nettie, Miss Net, Shamla, Rosaline. I'm probably messing. Hey, listen, I have a different name. People mess my name up all the time, so my apologies. Hey, Jane's on here. Welcome. So what are we going to do in the new year? Anything you want. Now, I know we're going to have some challenges, and here's all that is whatever's been happening, as you know, it's just not working anymore for us. And everybody's, I want to go back to normal, and this is horrible. So, really? You want to go back to that? That was not so great. People working, tired, they're exhausted when they come home, so then they meditate, and they think that's going to cure everything, and it's not. We should have an amazing lifestyle, right? Your whole life should be something amazing. But what are you doing to make that happen? Now, you guys see, and you'll see it probably about midnight, I'll probably post one. You see me putting ads up. Now, YouTube, just so you know, AdWords, in order for me to advertise anything, I have to have a public video on this channel to do it. So you'll see them show up. But I see so many of you signing up for my internet training. What is that? I realized that we've got these spiritual channels, and then we have this business and making money over here. And I want you to know that your life is one thing. It's not making money and surviving and then going into a meditative state. It is one amazing thing, but you cannot neglect all these pieces, these different pieces. You have to say, hey, listen, I feel at peace. I know I'm powerful. I know I'm creating my reality. But then I go into a job that's just, I know is wrong for me. Now, you guys, if you know me and you know my history, 6 years ago, I was an investment banker for 25 years. What's that? That is so not what I was choosing. I just fell into it. Have you guys done this? You've fallen into this career, this path, or you find yourself in a place in life you never imagined. You just sort of go along with it and you just don't know how to get out of it. Well, I was in that place, and I was meditating. I was in a very high frequency. I was, doing amazing things, major manifester. And I thought, this is not how I want to live my life. It was not congruent. I want you to know that your life has to be congruent. You have to look at every part and say, how do I earn money? What am I doing for a living? What are my relationships? Physically, how am I eating? Everything has to come together now, because this is the year of expansion. If those things are out of balance, you're going to find yourself struggling. And I want you to understand this, because this is how the planet changes. So we can't be over here as a spiritual group and then continue to contribute to the rest of the planet in a negative way, right? We have to take responsibility. So you guys know that I want to empower you. So when you see that coming over and you see me talk about business and all these things, I'm taking my expertise, because you never lose your experience. You never lose that background. And so many times we want to push it over here and that wasn't me. It's always you. It's all part of your journey. Whatever you've done up until this point is a powerful part of your journey. Don't ignore it. So just ask yourself, have I learned from it? And how did I become greater from those experiences, right? Hey, by the way, do you guys have your coffee? Temperature dropped here. I was in my t-shirt yesterday. What's up with that? All right, so we don't know what's going to happen out there, but we can control how we believe and think about it and say, what's my opportunity in these challenges? And you guys, you all possess this power. Now, I have a lot of people, they want to come to me and they want to tell me this is going to be okay. And I'm going to tell you, it's going to be okay. If you feel that you don't have that power yourself, if you feel like you just haven't conquered that unlimited source of which you are, conquered it in a way, meaning that, really grabbed hold of it and said, this is what I am. You've got teachers out there. You've got courses out there. You've got all kinds of resources. And I'm telling you right now, you hold that power. You have never lost connection to that. You've always been connected to that. That's what we are. So we don't come from, this amazing spot and we go, I think I'm going to go down there and, be a teacher or be a bus driver or whatever. And, here's my parents. You come down into this energy field as a different expression, but you never lose that connection up here. All right. I want you to know that you've never lost that connection. What does that mean? You still wield the equal power that you had when you first came into this whole experience here. Now, this may be tough for some of you. It might be like, I don't know, this is a little tough for me to grasp wrap my head around. That's okay. That's okay. I just want you to know that. Think about it. When you look out into that sky tonight, or it may be night where you are right now, ask yourself, how is that possible? What is that? And what made it? And what am I? And how magnificent it is for each one of you to be here. All right. So Louise, Lori, Colleen, Barnia, Anna, welcome. I'm so glad you guys are here. So it's Sunday here in Georgia, and I look outside and I think, you know what? What can I do today to be my best? Ask yourself, am I being my best? And I'm talking every moment. Ask yourself if you're being your best. And what does that mean? Are you getting caught up in things that are not, let's just say, higher frequency energy fields? Because there are things being created out there that can suck you in, right? We all know this. And you want to watch it and you want to get involved, and you find yourself thinking things, and you go to bed and you feel weird. And what is that? Because you put that thought in your energy field. You go, oh, I know that's a lot of garbage. But if you're still watching it, you're going to affect your own energy field. So you have to ask yourself, what can I do there that's different? Okay, what can I do that is over here in a higher energy field that's going to shift me into something more powerful? Those are blocks. All negativity is a block, because if you're focusing on it, you're focusing on something lower. that doesn't feel good, right? Now, I don't know if you guys have ever seen Bashar. He's very cool. He channels, who knows? He doesn't even know what he does, but he channels some amazing, positive message, always very positive and very empowering. And one of the things Bashar says is, find your passion. What does passion do? So that's why I said, when I encourage people on business and careers and all this stuff and their spiritual life, I'm asking them, are you trying to find awakening or find a high-paying job, or are you finding something that feels really right and good in that first, right? Because if you do that, then you're living an amazing life. But if you're seeking something outside of you, the money, the relationship, the, awakening will make me happy. No, that happiness starts here and doesn't rely on that. And then you go into it. Then you'll find abundance flowing. You're going to find, you're at peace, and then stuff happens and you find it actually humorous. I know that some of you, think that's a little weird, but I know some of you can relate to this. I find myself laughing at stuff that people find, horrible. And I'm like, we are our own worst enemy. This is hysterical because we're doing it. So ask yourself, how do I make this my best year? Like, best year? Yeah, best year. Because the people that really accomplish their goals, whether they're high frequency people or not, they see opportunity in massive change. Because when we're automatons and we're out there doing our thing, right, we're just sort of like comfortable. Well, I'm not encouraged to do anything. And I say there are 2 times. If you guys are on, go over to my Instagram. I have a business Instagram account and I have a spiritual one. The business one, I said, there are 2 really great times that we usually do things. One, when we plan it out, I'm going to do this and then purchase a house or do this and get married, and then we'll have a baby at a certain time. And of course, that never really unfolds the way we always plan it. And the second time is when you have your back up against the wall. And that's happening right now with a lot of people. They are not taking the action and recognizing their power. So they're waiting, not purposefully, but unconsciously. What's happening is they're waiting for something so drastic to push them to go do something. Don't go in that space if you don't want to feel that pain, but maybe some of you have to experience it. That's okay. We've talked about the dark night of the soul. What is that? When you hit rock bottom, who went to that is Eckhart Tolle. He wanted to kill himself. And then he had this spontaneous awakening, which really didn't happen spontaneously. It was years of suffering. And so we finally got to that time where there was no other choice than to just let go of the pain, let go of the struggle. And he went into a euphoric state. And then all of a sudden, his life didn't change right away, but what he thought about it did. And he was so okay with anything. And of course, the rest of the story was on Oprah Winfrey and all these amazing things happened. He opened himself up to, and that's all you have to do. Now, I know it's tough. I know it's tough to let go of the thoughts and the stories and what's going on out there, but you have to make a conscious effort, and this is when it's going to challenge you. Make a conscious effort to be laser focused on that life you want to create. Now you may not have the details, and this happens a lot. I tell people, okay, what if I don't know exactly what my purpose is or what I want to do? So I tell them, do you know what you love? What are you passionate about? Just what's that area? Is it writing? Is it art? Is it speaking? Is it teaching other people? Just go into the space of the general space of what you're passionate about, and then start to focus on what you can do and create within that. And then you'll start to really enjoy things. You're going to enjoy your life. And then you can apply it to how you make money or how you function every day. And it doesn't have to be some hobby on the side. It should be your life. It's funny. I thought, we used to have a chat box here. Where's my chat box? You know what? I'm not seeing a chat box. Okay. Let's see what's going to go on here. Oh, there. Hello. The tech girl couldn't find the chat box. Now I can talk to you. It's like this little arrow I had to hit. It's, hey, listen, YouTube changes the platform all the time. Hi, from New Hampshire. Woo, woo, woo. From Greece. We have people. Yep. Bashar, right? Love Bashar. Everybody loves Bashar. Why do we love Bashar? He's always positive, but not in a BS kind of a way, right? There's a lot of people, oh, my rose-colored glasses. Those are blinders. I just see the world differently. And you can say, okay, oh, I'm seeing the world the way it is. And they put on these dark, it's horrible. I'm like, okay, great. Go for it. I don't have to exist in that world. I see the world as beautiful. And what do you think the one does? How do you think the one feels? Beauty in all of you. Perfect love. Of course. So if you're choosing those dark glasses and you want to see the world that way, okay. That's not reality for me. It's reality for whoever wears those glasses. I know you guys prefer the rose-colored glasses and the blinders. We don't want to put on the blinders. There are things going on out there, but what can you do to change it? That's the beauty of that going on out there. People say, yes, but this is going on and that's going on. Yeah, we came down here to shift out of that. And I'm not going to just sit and complain about it. I'm going to do something. And believe me, you are that important. All right. Hi from California's high desert. Woo, woo, woo. All right. Yeah, all we need is love. You're right. All we need is love. Doreen, from the UK. My ex-husband was British. Did you know that? I lived in Europe for a while. It was amazing. I like Europe. I could go hang out there for a while. Oh, Robin woke in 2020. Oh, you're having trouble connecting to source guides and figuring out your passion, but I know you want to help over others. You just said it. So first of all, you're having trouble connecting to source and guides. You never lose connection. So I want you guys to understand that you never lose connection to source. It is who and what you are. It is not. So this is the toughest thing for us because we see a physical body and we think we are separate and that there's something greater than us. There's something just on a higher frequency. That's all. And it is what flows through us. And we are experiencing the challenges of being dense humans. And so when we overcome that, we become really massively amazing. Woo-wee. Okay. The Netherlands, Alberta, Canada. I used to live up in Michigan. We used to go over to Canada all the time because they had gambling and you could drink up there at a young age. Not that I ever did that. All right, so Ricky Lee from the UK. Oh, one love, like Bob Marley said. Yeah, you know what? We are just one. So I want you to remember this is when we get hung up, and I see it on my channel all the time. Oh, we're all love. And then somebody says one thing that somebody disagrees with, or they think they say stuff on my videos. They haven't really watched the video. I'm like, did you watch the video? Because I never said that. It doesn't matter what somebody else says and thinks or who they voted for. It's irrelevant. Can we just be okay with each other's differences and respect that? Or does everybody have to be the way you want them to and think the way you want them to? How boring is that? Susan, Happy New Year from Sarasota, Florida. Oh, I've spent time down there quite a bit. Poland. Wow. Scotland. This is really fun. Yeah, Hacker T's coming out, Dragon. Yeah, Hacker T's got to come out. Do you guys know who Hacker T is? He's my little puppet. He's really cute, and he plays the role of the ego. I purposely used a puppet because I thought if we could think of that ego, that little voice, as something that has good intentions. And now I know the ego is horrible. It does horrible things. It's just trying to protect you in what it believes is a material world. Does this make sense? It is the lowest density that sees a human being when it looks in the mirror and says, I have to protect this. I have to make sure it has enough food and water and money and shelter for my family, myself. And that's all it's doing. That's all it's doing. So everything it says is in protection. Sometimes it's protecting its pride and everything else. So when you think of it as something separate, you don't have to listen to it anymore. And you go, you know what? Thank you. I know that you're just trying to protect me, and I'm programmed now, right, as a human being. So I don't have to listen to it anymore. And, it's adorable. If you've seen Hacker T, he's adorable. Can you imagine like a middle-aged grown woman, baby boomer, is on YouTube with a freaking furry puppet. Anything's possible. Yep, that's me. I'm like, I don't care. Yeah. Cancer moonchild. Oh, yes, everybody gets discouraged. What's going on in our country now? But what is going on in our country? See, so you're thinking of it as a bad thing. I don't. I see the shift of what we've accepted that we're no longer accepting. And so some things will happen along the way. Everybody reacts differently to these changes. I want you guys to understand this. You will see some people act on a lower density, bashing in windows of businesses and stuff. There's frustration, whatever, and they're acting it out on a lower frequency, but it's still a demonstration of the desire for change. And some people just do stupid crap, right? Hot Springs, Arkansas. I know. Hey, Dragon, I know that you love Hacker Tea. You're always asking me to bring them out. In fact, I'll shoot a video for you this week with Hacker Tea. All right, so guys, by the way, one of you know that I have Super Chat Live. If you don't know what that is, you get to I think you have to pay for it. I don't know, but it just boom, your comment comes out and you go way on the forefront. Yes, you do need the reminder. So Cancer Moon, I want you to know we have to be on it every moment. Now, I named this year, last year was transformation. I told you we're going to do some big transformation, and it's on its way. It has been. Now, if you just saw my last post about my prediction for 2021, it's not just 1 year this time. We're kicking off an era this year. It's expansion. But I wanted you to understand that as humans, we always just like, the sky is falling. No, the Mayan calendar ended, right? It was an end of an era, one that was pretty dense. Yay, we should have been celebrating it. And I'm not going, is the world going to end? That's just so dense. The thing is that there are so many societies that were so much more advanced than us. And they were trying to give us messages. And as egotistical, dense beings that have gone into a very dark place, you got to remember our interpretation of those things is so way off base. So I'd want to ask you is if there's only nothing but love and exploration of everything that we can be, then what are you doing with it? All right. What can I do with it? Because now the Mayan calendar that marked the start, 2012, marked the start of an amazing new era. We're going into an amazing, expansive era. It is an individual choice. I keep telling you guys this. You don't have to see the world the way other people are going to tell you it is, because there's people like me and Bashar and all kinds of people, Eckhart Tolle, all kinds of other teachers out there that are telling you the world is an amazing place. It is going to challenge you. Now, you go into high frequency, you're still going to experience the stuff. So get ready for that. A lot of you think, I must not be awakened because, I still feel these things, because you're human. Until you stop being human, you're not going to end the feelings of loss or sadness or whatever. It's what you do with it. So I want you to just, when you experience this stuff, say, what's the source of it? Now, this is a big one. I want you guys to think about this today. If you take anything away today from this live chat, in fact, I think I'm going to start doing this every Sunday. If there's anything you take away, ask yourself, what's the source of this negative feeling or anxiety that I'm feeling? Sometimes it's just a collective consciousness because we're hooked in, right? Stuff's going on, you may pick up on it. But if the source is you, how did this start? Oh, it's them. No, wait a second. Did I turn on that channel to see it? Then they're not the source. I was the source because I'm watching it. And it didn't come to me. It's just like my channel. People come on my channel, if they say anything or, hey, listen, there's, millions of channels out there. I didn't come into your living room. It was a choice to come here. So if you choose something else, then you can shift how you feel and think according to what you're exposing yourself to. Am I the source? What's the source of this anxiety? And so 9 times out of 10, it's you. It's you. I had a thought. I interpreted something. Don't think you know what other people are thinking. You don't. So just look at it and observe it. And don't think you have the answers to everything, and allow people to express themselves without criticism and judgment. Am I the source of a negative energy because I'm judging? Am I calling somebody wrong? There's no such thing as wrong. How can there be? I want you to think about this. The one created everything. You calling the one wrong? Oopsie, I'm not going into that space. Yeah, no. So, okay, so let's look at this. Luna eclipse. I'm getting a lot of emojis. Very cute. Happy New Year, Youth Uprise. Youth Uprise. I love that. I was shocked at how many young people are on my channel, and they're giving my videos to their parents, their moms usually. Yes, it's not a disorder, it's a condition. All right. Maria Perez, hi. It's so great to see you guys this morning. What are we going to do for the new year? What are we going to do for the new year? Come on, tell me what you're going to do. I want to know. I love you too. Your passion for artwork. Lady G, you want to get back into it. What's stopping you? So this is what we do. And Lady G, I know you know this stuff, right? You guys all know this stuff. I want to get back in my artwork. Sometimes we think it's some big thing we have to do. Just pull stuff. Hey, listen, I took up knitting. I'm horrible at it. I took knitting. So at night, I actually put I get on my computer. Yeah, I know that's geeky, but I get on my computer, I knit. So it's okay. It's not working for me. I think I'm going to have to macrame or something else. You have to start going into it in small ways and start opening the door. It doesn't have to be a big project. All right. A lot of us we think we have to do this big shift. No, just go and do little things. Luna Eclipse, you've been watching my videos. Okay. We're going to go into the penthouse and drink champagne. If you are down here watching the crappy news, and we are all in one mansion and the different floors, I can't hear what's going up in the penthouse if I'm down here listening to people in this room complaining and, picking on each other. Is that who you want to hang out with? If you're picking on other people and judging them, you're down in that room, that frequency with other people like you. You're going to trust them? No, because if you're doing it, you're resonating now with other people that are going to do that. So in order to get up to that penthouse where people there's love and light and it's beautiful, you have to earn your stripes by raising your frequency, because that elevator is powered by your frequency. So you can stand on the elevator all day waiting for it to go up, but it's not going to go up if you still have negative thoughts about your neighbor. As soon as you let that go and realize that's a beautiful, amazing person, this is no different to me. It's a role, and that role is testing you. I'm awakened except for my boss. No, the boss is the whole test for you to find out who you are. You subscribed 2 years ago. Hey, I don't know what's going on, but my subscribers, I see people subscribing like crazy, and I see my subscriber number going down. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. So please share these. We gotta get the word. Okay. Oh, Nana, you want to lose weight. Your body's been your insecurities for years. You've tried many things and you just end up giving up when you do in such a low vibration. It's upsetting to myself. Okay. So first of all, fortunately, I take after my dad's side, and they are very thin people. But my mother, her whole family struggled with weight. There are physical things we have to deal with in density that are going to challenge us. I'm going to tell you guys something. Sometimes you're just more inclined to have to deal with things that other people don't. All right. Now, I want to tell you guys something about the weight thing, because okay. Paula's here. I had to, Paula, I don't know why, but it asked me to show your little comment there. Here's what I want to share with about weight and health issues. I just did a cleanse that was so, oh my God, it was really brutal. It's been about 3 months now. And I mean, I had to take the worst, god awful stuff. And I really felt a huge change. So what's happening is we are in a very toxic world. So even if you eat super clean like I do, you're still, we have even the candles that you burn, or the spray, or the stuff you're putting on your lawn. These toxins are in your body, and a lot of people are more inclined to, react to that. Clean up your body. Go in, and it's Paula, it's lovely to see you live too. clean up your body. All right. And the reason I say this is because there may be a lot of things happening to your thyroid and other stuff, not because you're not a spiritual person, but it's trying to operate in a physical world. So, just go in and ask yourself, what can I change about how I'm eating, my habits, how I'm thinking, just add a few, again, the art, all this stuff. You don't have to do some big project. Just make few little changes in your life. I bought a rowing machine, a hydro. I row on it pretty much every day because we've changed our world out there. This is a great opportunity for you guys to change some habits and to say, okay, we were, eating, drinking, whatever you were doing last year. And now it's like, okay, we're done with that. Let's use this time to really clean up our act. All right. Oh, beef floss. Hi, honey. Yep. Drinking beet juice right now. Yeah, see? So ask yourself, okay, do your research. Now, again, sometimes all these healthy things have a lot of crap in them. So be careful of what you're doing. I use all natural organic stuff. I make my own fresh stuff. I have big leaves of spinach that I cook up. And I have to tell you, so I steam it and I eat, that's what I eat with butter on it. I have to tell you something. The spinach I use has dirt all over it. Yay. It's real. Start knowing that our, things are not going to be crystal clean in packages, and we have to shift how we're living. And that may help you with your weight loss. You may be shocked. I'm shocked at how different I feel. I have another 3 months to go. It's brutal. Yes. So Youth Uprising, I cleanse myself. Roses and basil bath. Yep. Even what you put on your skin. Oh yeah. Be careful with that. Wear a mask and take the vaccine. Hey, so Dragon, let's talk about that. Can we not tell each other what to do? If somebody is out there and you believe that you need to put this thing on and they're not, then, keep your distance. But, we don't have to get in arguments anymore about what we should and shouldn't do until it becomes law. In some places it is. I mean, we can't just walk around here without one. I don't give a crap. You know what? We're on a planet that has some major issues. And if I have to put a piece of cloth on to go into the store, it's not the end of the world. Spiritual butt kick. We're going there. We're going in the spiritual butt kick. Yeah, see, Dragon, it's a law in your country. Okay, so wear it. We don't have to talk about it. So, and by the way, I know you have best intentions. I'm not picking on you. I just want to let you know that I hear a lot of people do argue about it out there. So why we don't need to talk about it. You have to wear it, wear it. Somebody else doesn't? Okay. Whoop. Big whoop. All right. So what we must focus on is, okay, we are in this really challenging time. What can I do to really do something? Do you know how many people are online now doing amazing things? You guys, I'm going to post, one of my ads is going to go up. You've seen them. Come on over, and it's a free video series. People are freaking like changing the world by getting real skills. So are you going to take this time to sit around, and complain and argue with people? You're going to say, okay, what can I learn? Get online and learn something new that you can apply that could be really amazing. Okay, Christina, and marriage, 3 kids. For love or leave my farm and animals. Okay, relationships. Okay, first of all, have you seen counseling? Sometimes we need to bring another person or, force in to sort of protect us if it goes bad. I want you guys, I am not one of these people that thinks that, we're so powerful we can, handle everything and whatever. We do need each other. And sometimes you're in situations where you do need protection and you do need to do your homework, especially if you're in an abusive situation. I want you to really do your homework on this and say, what are my options? There are great organizations out there that will make sure that you're safe. If you do have to leave the farm and the animals, I actually was on the board of a charity where we, this is going to sound weird, but sometimes animals were just, as abused as the family members. And we actually would remove the animals and then the spouse would leave, and we separated them so that the other spouse couldn't find anybody and use them as leverage, So I want you to, this is the other thing. We are in a material world. We can't put the blinders on. The rose-colored glasses is there is a different life out there for me. And I do need to protect my children, and my children should not live in an abusive, horrible situation. And I am powerful enough, but maybe I can't do it myself. Then I have to go get the help, find those resources. And by the way, you got a computer, get on there and do it. And a room full of people and they're speaking negatively about someone. Oh, wait a second, I got to read this. Lisa, what do you do when you're in a room full of people, they're speaking negatively about somebody and you don't want to get involved and be unkind, but they don't let up? Well, first of all, you can, and I have done this before. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, oh, okay, bye. And then I don't say anything. I let them know that I'm going, hey, this is not for me. And I walk. First of all, if they're in a room, if there's a closet somewhere, you have another space to go to, you just got to walk away. You just have to walk away. Absolutely don't participate and don't criticize them for it. So this is the other thing. This is the separation that's happening between the dark and the light, right? Is the light just now, instead of trying to fix the dark, I'm going to fix, no, just walk away, man. You know what? We're at a point now, we're all powerful, and we're going to help those who, like on the farm, you've got people that will help you because you desire that assistance. Help me and my children get out of this situation to be safe and taken care of. And then you have people that, they just want to be in a dark place. And so you're going to separate, and pretty soon you're not hanging out with them anymore. So that's just when the shift starts to happen. And the light is up in the penthouse and doesn't even know what's going on in the basement. And the basement, again, until decides to raise the frequency, cannot possibly go up to that higher level. And so that's incentive for them to stop behaving in a certain way that's destructive to the planet and relationships and our frequency and everything else. Love and light, Jackie. Beam of light coming through my window. So hopeful. I have a beam of light coming through my window. Right? Is that over here? I guess the sun's coming out. It was a little dark earlier. Or maybe over here. I don't know. I have this thing about windows. I like huge windows everywhere I'm going. Yeah, I guess the light is coming in. Oh yeah, my energy is clear. So when people say certain things to you, here's the other things, because you have to have, big kahunas to have channels like this. You don't survive long. It's like people love targets. You have to go into a space, and this is true of every day. It's never personal. Nobody makes you feel bad. If somebody says something negative, it's because they're coming from a place of anger and they find you available to strike out at. Don't ever let that get to you. And this is where the blessings and saying, oh man, not in a, oh, you're a lower frequency. No, it's like, wow, okay, you're in a space that is, very unpleasant for you. I don't have to participate in it. I see what's going on, and you're just striking out. That's all that negative people will do. That they'll strike out at you. Do you know? And I've worked with a lot of students. I said, it's going to be the toughest thing you have to do. I want you to go in there and be absolutely amazing. And all of a sudden, the negative person stops picking on you because you've shown kindness to them. They're waiting. They're just waiting for a response. Come on. Right? Bring it on. And so what do? You don't respond in the negative way. You give the boss the coffee. Is there anything I can do for you? And this is your test. Can you let it blow past you without going, right? You got to let it go. It's not personal. It's just where they are. All right. Mask and vaccine. Dragon, you're so funny. By the way, you guys, you know what? Again, make your own choices about what's happening out there with our challenges. Just make your own choices, and you don't have to impose it on other people. These are all subject matters that can divide us or bring us together. And my friends and I, my friends don't even know my political persuasion or what I vote, who I voted for, if I voted, which if you saw my video, you know I didn't. Yeah, improving. Kelly said she's been using my methods at work and it's improving the energy between coworkers. Because guess what? If you're the person who's nice, no matter what happens, if you're still like calm and peaceful, who are they going to want to hang around? And then if you're in that group that's talking bad and you walk away, that is right there. I don't know about you, but boy, if I was in that group, I'd be going, ooh, ugh, okay. That person's removing themselves and this doesn't feel so good to be in this negativity. I don't know why. Annie, okay, there we go. Yay. Annie loves my spiritual butt kicks. Okay, you guys, I am first quarter, I promise you, I'm going to be publishing Your Spiritual Butt Kick. It is a book, a publication. You know, I've got some other books out there. This one is going to really address all of these things in a very take responsibility kind of way, spiritual butt kick kind of way. Yeah, so true. Jane says, when you don't fight back, they realize they are out of line. So I want you to understand, the meek shall inherit the earth. What do you think that means? Not the weak, the meek. The meek are the peaceful ones that aren't out there, blah, 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 and all this other crap, right? They are meek. They're going to inherit the earth. Everybody else is going to be, beating the crap out of each other and then upset and anxiety and getting sick. And, you know what happens physically when you're upset and you get stressed out, right? Oh, man. Mike, Makiko, yay. Thank you. That was really nice. As a fan, that is so sweet. That is so sweet. Thank you so much. So I want you to understand that you are absolutely in control right now. And it's time to stop saying what the problems are with the world and get complete control of your space. All right? When I say get control of your space, I want you to know that means that, you're still going to be in a physical world. Don't worry about that. Quit trying to analyze it and just understand that whatever I'm doing is affecting that. And whatever that person's doing, my reaction to it is affecting everything. That's critical. So I can stay in here, meditate all day. I remember I said, here's the secret. It's like, oops, my thought is changing the collective conscious. My thought, not just what I go out there and say, what I'm doing right now. But what's even more powerful is when I get challenged, my reaction is a major, major hit to the collective consciousness if I don't do it in a more positive way. So this is how we're shifting the world. Our reactions are no longer combative, right? Your reaction is critical. It's no longer combative to what's going on out there. That's right, that's wrong. It's like, no, it's just not right for me. And I don't even have to discuss it. We don't have to discuss this. What do you want to discuss? Let's talk about what we can do. Hey, do you remember, have you ever seen the Victory Gardens? We have Victory Gardens. I didn't know what a Victory Garden was, right? I'm a baby boomer, but I'm not that old. And so a Victory Garden was what they were planting in the world wars to create more food. And so now we have Victory Gardens. I'm like, let's create Victory Gardens. Let's start growing amazing things and feeding ourselves and getting control over what we put in our bodies and how we teach our children and, what we buy for them. Don't encourage the garbage, the stuff that's going to go into a dump somewhere. Start encouraging these small business owners who are creating more natural products and things for us that are healthier. And then you can become one of those small business owners. I did. 6 years ago, I walked from the financial world. I used to be on private jets. I used to work with celebrities and pro athletes. And I worked on major motion pictures. And I had this really seemingly amazing life. And I was just in turmoil. It was about money and backstabbing and all this. I couldn't stand it. And I said, I got to walk from it. It was, what's tougher? The two best times, to change something is when it gets really bad, right? Or when you plan when it's good. Well, what if you're in a really seemingly good place in that material world out there. People think you're successful. It's tougher to walk from that than it is when things are bad. When things are really bad, you don't have, what are your choices? There's only one way to go, right? So I was in this amazing position. I said, you know what? I don't give a crap what other people say. This is about my life. And then I wrote the best-selling book. I got a television movie. I wrote several other books. I learned internet marketing. That was weird. I never click on ads. And I went, these guys look amazing. I want to learn this stuff because I don't want to be, in an office or at the beck and call of a client. I want to control my destiny. So I got the skills, and it wasn't easy. I had to learn it, and look at where I am now. I would never be on here if it wasn't for that training. Never. Oh, Andy's growing food in your apartment. Yay. Yes, our children are needing us. The only way is up. You know what? There is another way to go. But I think we're done with that. Yeah, stay away from hate. Division is never the way. We are never separated. The whole thing is that that's just a self-created state of being, is separation. We're never separated. I want to share something with you guys. If you pass over, if you go over to the other side in your state of light being, and you have to look at your life right now, I want you to ask yourself if you'd feel really good about what you're doing, how you're talking, how you're treating other people, because you're going to have to live it. It's a review, not a judgment that you go through. It's a life review, and you will have to experience any pain or suffering you inflicted on somebody else, even with that nasty comment. You know what? Hey, come on. We've all done it, right? Oh, you look good today. Oh, you're dressed. Oh, wow, you're finally dressed up, right? The backhanded compliments. Don't go there. Encourage people. Tell them they're beautiful. Open the door. Carry the groceries. You'd be amazed at how simple it is. Somebody says somebody's dog, you heard the dog story I told you, pooping on my lawn. I said, well, mine did too. I went out with a bag and didn't say a word. I had a conversation with him. He never did it on my lawn. He was doing it on everybody else's lawn. And you'll be the one that they're going to say, hey, you know what? I like this person. And they were kind to me, even though I was a jackass. Oh, yeah. We are our own authority, author of our own book. Absolutely. Free speech for all, not just the loony left. Oh, Dragon. Come on. You don't want to do that, do you? Do you want to do that? You just separated yourself again. Something's loony. We're all loons. All right. Well, honey, that's not healthy for you. All right. It must be cold in Atlanta. Yes, actually, it was in my t-shirt yesterday, and I had to put this on. Can you guys see? Can you see I have a fire in the fireplace. Is that the most bizarre fireplace? So I want to tell you about manifesting before we're going to go in a few minutes. I want you lost me. Jackie, how did I lose you? Oh, Dragon said this was calling the left loony. We're not going to give that any attention. All right. So when I was looking for a new place, I didn't want to renovate my house. So, I just said, okay, it has to be sold to somebody who's going to do some major renovation. It's an older, beautiful home. I was looking for a new place. And I said, one of the things, I had a list. That's why I said, be careful about your list, your manifesting list. And one of the things I said, I wanted a unique fireplace. I should have been more specific about that. I came in, what is this? Okay, it's unique. I got big windows, high ceilings. I got everything. All right, I want to tell you guys, every month I have a miracle circle. If you go to landriaonkka.com, that's the spiritual site. The spiritual site is every month I have a 2-hour session live, and it goes into a little course. You go into the portal. You don't have to go on the live one. I train you on different subjects, all right? And this month, January the 23rd, we're going to talk about manifesting your reality. Reality shifting, it's called. Reality shifting. And so yes, I have courses on this and other things, but every time I present it to you, if you've taken my courses and master classes, you know, I always give you a different perspective, different practices. We do different things every single time. Reality shifting, if you want to go in there, sign up. If you're in Manifest Anything, my free video series, you can see I give you a discount, 10% discount. And we are going to spend 2 hours, and then you get to go into the portal anytime you want. There's a meditation, practices, and the 2 hours of us learning how to shift that reality, just talking about it. It's open like this, so you get access to me to say, you know, here's my issue, and how do we do this? And I go through these courses, these lessons, these teachings to help you to get into that place, because what happens is we have to go out into that world, and all this stuff we learn goes out the window, because I think Dragon said you get triggered, right? You get triggered, and that's, you know, that's the old brain going, yup, you know, here we go again. Yes, your lightness makes a difference. Susan, cute. What is that? An alien? That's cute. I like aliens. Jackie's in Atlanta? Let's go have a coffee. I'm already having my coffee. All right, so I'm going to let you guys go. We've been on here for 51 minutes. And I just wanted to let you know, thanks for the super chat, my friend. That was really sweet. I want you to know that I'm here for you. I have free videos. Go into my email list. I have landriaonkka.net. Free videos there talking about if you really want to get out of how you're living your life and earning money, you've got options, big ones, big ones. We have to make a decision to put the work in, and a lot of people, they just don't want to do it, right? They don't want to put in the effort. Well, if you want change, you're going to have to do it, and you're going to find out, wow, I didn't know I could be this. I didn't know I could learn this. And it's expansive, year of expansion. So you've got these 2 places you can go to for training and to change your life. All these wonderful things. Keep coming to my channel and sharing these, please. Please subscribe. And there's different playlists in there if you guys want. Meditation, I meditated before I came on with you. It's powerful. Do it. I know for some of you it's tough. Don't fight it. Just sit there and let it flow by. Eventually, you will have no thoughts, because the thoughts that are negative, all the things you have to do every day, even if they don't seem negative, there's still blocks and barriers to this amazing space that you're always connected to. Yes, true strength comes from a heart full of love. Jackie, I love you too. Thank you. Youth Uprise will share in your Facebook. I love that. Thank you so much. Let's spread the word that we have nothing to fear. We are in control. Everything that we do, how we react, what we think, how we react to everything determines whether we're going to be a separate community that's constantly in turmoil, or one of community and love and respect for each other's differences and thoughts. All right. Yes, nobody is out there creating Ortal Ash Jaffe. Wow, okay. I hope I pronounced that right. Nobody is out there creating but ourselves. We're in control. I love you too. Oh, Sheer Dan. Oh, we love you from Palestine. Palestine, wow, that's so cool. All right, love you guys. I'm going to sign off now. I'm going to end the stream. I'll be posting a video tonight. Is going to be one of my ads. I just talk to people and I say, you know, and I do paid advertising, but this is free for you if you go in there. And I just tell you, what is it you're waiting for? What are you waiting for? This is your life. You can do anything you want with it. Don't get complacent. It takes effort to rewire. My friend who's struggling with weight, I get it. It's frustrating, especially if, you know, you've got friends that can eat like, you know, pigs, and actually pigs don't eat that bad. And they're not putting on weight, and you're like, you know, you look at a piece of cheese and gain 10 pounds, you know, and it's frustrating, but you know what, that's your challenge. You have to say, okay, I'm going to have to handle this differently than other people. What am I doing? Get that help. You know, try different things, clean up your diet and see what can work, baby steps. Don't take on too much, people. Go create the art. Cancer Moonchild, thank you. We got another super chat. You guys are so generous. Oh, that's so sweet. You guys, thank you. Thank you for giving. Thank you for sharing. You know what? I don't think I'm going to be leaving anytime soon. I'm like, how long do I have to stay here? Okay, well, it's going to be a while. So I'm just going to have to keep sharing positive things with you. I have new courses coming out this year. One big thing is going to be very different. I think you're going to love it. Youth Uprise, I'm loving on you too. Slovenia, Anita's Vibration. Anitas, have a beautiful day. Love from Slovenia. Yes. Hacker Teas love Dragon. Dragon, you just love Hacker Tea. Okay, I'm going to do a video. Oh, thank you. Blessed day to all of you. All right. Sign up for everything. Check it out. If you don't like my stuff, unsubscribe. But open yourself up to all the possibilities. Find fault in absolutely nothing. Just know everything is just something for everyone. That's the diversity of this world that's so amazing. And understand that everything you see is the expression of the one, the diversity of the one, seeing what it can be in every color, in every size, in every personality, and all of the different talents we have. It's amazing. How can we find fault in that? The one doesn't find fault in us. You are so loved. You are whole and perfect, strong and powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. Blessings to you, my friend. Namaste. I will see you live next Sunday. Go check out all my other stuff. And blessings to you. Have a beautiful, blessed day. Namaste.